Good morning, Eagles. I'm Katie Carson.
And I'm Mac Mernan.
And we're here with your BWHS News for the Week. As of Friday, December 6th, we have some new state champions. So let's give a huge round of applause to our football boys, the new Ohio D3 state champions. Griffin will tell us more later.
Yes, but for now, it is December, which means we're in full Christmas spirit. Our non-core semester finals begin this week, and our core semester finals will begin next week.
Yes, you're right, Mac. And even with everything going on here in the Watterson community, we made sure to get in another Teacher of the Month segment. So let's take a look at that and learn a little bit more about Mrs. Jones. Hi, Mrs. Jones.
Hi,
Thank
Katie.
you for joining me today.
Of course.
Do you mind telling me how long you've been teaching and what classes you teach here at Watterson?
I teach AP English Language, English 10, and Honors English 9 here at Watterson. This is my 11th year at Bishop Watterson High School. It's the first place I started after I finished my master's degree, and I've loved being here every year.
Wow, it sounds like we keep you busy here at Watterson, Mrs. Jones.
Absolutely.
So, do you mind telling us now what college you went to and what you got your degree in?
Absolutely. I got my degree in English in 2013, my BA in English, and I did an honors research thesis as well. I recommend everyone do a research thesis in college. And then the year after, I got my Master's of Education degree at Ohio State as well. So I'm a Buckeye through and through.
Wow. So now can you tell us a little bit about your family and what you like to do in your free time, if you have any?
My husband is a Watterson grad. He graduated in 2007, and I just love spending time with him. And my daughter, Lizzie Jones, she's 4 years old. She's really feisty, and she's a lot of fun to read to. So we have a good time together. We're getting ready for Christmas right now and doing all of our Christmas shopping. We just decorated our Christmas tree. So we've been spending a lot of time together as a family getting ready for the holidays. I love to read, obviously. I'm an English teacher. When I get too busy to read physical copies of books, I audiobook all the time. Most of the time I listen to audiobooks, whether I'm doing laundry or driving or wherever. It's just a really good way for me to keep up with my reading list. We like to spend time together as a family. We like to cook together, and my daughter and I really like baking together. We've gotten into pie baking recently, and that's been a lot of fun. I'm also fairly involved with my parish, St. Bridget, and so I like participating in parish activities, Bible studies, and things like that.
Wow, I love that. Well, now can you share with us one piece of advice that you want your students to take away from the classes that you teach?
Absolutely. So I'm going to give you two pieces of advice. So I want my students to walk away from my English classes with two things. First, I want them to have confidence in their voice as a writer. So when we are in English class, it's really tempting sometimes to feel like we're getting a lot of criticism and to kind of get down on ourselves as writers. That's the nature of writing. We always want to improve. I want my students to feel confident and empowered going forward. Reading is a practice in empathy. When my students read, I want them to be able to see from a perspective that they're not necessarily familiar with and to be able to understand it in a more complicated way. And I feel that my students, when they have the opportunity to read great literature, they are able to practice those skills of empathy and to, hopefully put those skills of empathy in practice when they meet people who are different from them in real life as well.
Well, thank you so much for meeting with me today, Mrs. Jones. It's been great getting to know more about you. So that wraps up our Teacher of the Month segment for the month of December. So if you see Mrs. Jones in the hallway, be sure to say hello.
Wow, thanks, Katie. I went to the game this Friday, and let me tell you, our Eagles packed the nest. It was not only an amazing experience for the football boys and students, but especially for the seniors.
Yes, wow, what a game. So now let's head to Griffin and hear more about the football game and all of our other Eagle wins from this past week.
Wow, what a great week. Like Mac and Katie said earlier, we have another state champions with the football team beating TCC 19-14 and winning the Division III state title. It was a tough first half, but the boys fought back and fought hard, and in the fourth quarter, they came home and brought home the state championship. It was a game of a lifetime this weekend, and I want to say a special thank you to the football team, our coaches, and all of you guys for being there and supporting our Eagles. Congratulations to our girls basketball team for beating Lancaster 53-31. And congratulations to girls wrestling for a great first tournament with Ava Kennedy and Raina Todd Hunter both finishing second, and for being highlighted as the first team of the week for the winner. Good job, Eagles, this week, and keep on soaring.
Yeah, thanks, Griffin. Just a reminder this week, be sure to participate in our Advent Pray 25 challenge. Remember, if 75% of students participate, then we will get a dress down in the third quarter.
Yes, and semester finals start next week, so start gathering your notes and start preparing early for those. Check the Watterson website and the Watterson Wednesday News for your finals week schedule.
Yes, and this Thursday, there's a meeting for the spring musical in the theater from 3 o'clock to 3:30. If you're not able to make the meeting, make sure you follow the BWHS Little Theater Instagram account.
Yes, and the new chapel will be open Friday, December 13th, so make sure to stop by and check it out before we go on Christmas break. All right, Eagles, that wraps up our BWHS News for the Week. Signing off for the week of December 11th, 2024, I'm Katie Carson.
And I'm Mac Bernan.
And from all of us here at BWHS News, have a great day. And don't forget to fly like an eagle.